Hello and welcome to another day. It's me, Seni, once again from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation. Yeah, back on another video, and I hope you are well today, from wherever you are. Yeah, today I'm just, continue on doing my walking. And in my last two videos, I was focusing and talking about self-love, and as I mentioned in my last video, I was planning to continue on talking about that in this video, but since I woke up this morning, that has changed. Something in my mind, just a thought that came to me, and I did allow some hours from this morning up to now just to ponder upon it, whether it's something worth to talk about. And yeah, I spent hours on it, and still there is this urge within me just to share it with you. And I'm not sure whether this message that I'm going to send today, share today, whether it's something that any one of you, whether it's something that any of you would or expecting, or whether that's the right message for you. But I'm just going to share it anyway. Yeah, it's the idea of the ongoing battle between our humanity and our spirit or soul. And I recall what the Apostle Paul said in the New Testament of his own struggle and the battle between his flesh and his spirit. And yeah, that was the message was sent to me this morning, and I've been thinking about it, and I thought I'm just gonna share that with you. Yeah, we are all, naturally came to this world in this human body. We are generally, want to be good people in whatever we do. We've been growing up in different environments, and we've been doing that a lot. We try to work on ourselves each day to become better people, and trying so hard to be better each day. But as we are doing that on a daily basis, we're still struggling. For example, we have been, adopting and using different kind of practices, whether it's part of our self-development or part of our goals for finance or family or relationship. And no matter how much we are doing it, and no matter how hard we try to remain at that kind of standard or the level we are trying to be at each day, still we cannot escape our humanity. We cannot, because there are days we just don't feel like doing anything. There are days we are feeling sad. There are days we are angry, and just going through that whole motions of being human. Is that a good thing or bad thing? For me, it's just being human. Just being human. And often at times, when we keep going on that fluctuations, like a roller coaster, up, down, to the side, going through that as being human, at times we're being taught that is not good. But throughout the years, I realized it's not good, it's not bad, it's just being human. We're just being human. And I did a bit of, I did pondering about that idea today, and Yeah, and then I arrived. It's a form of encouragement to all of us. It's good that we have dreams and goals and keep working on our progress, improving ourselves and become better people than our version in the past and the same with the present. And it's good that we're being reminded that we cannot isolate, or we cannot terminate our being human. For as long as we live in this body, we will continue to go with that cycle with all the fullness of our emotions, the fullness of our thoughts. We're still going to carry that from day to day. One day we are happy, the next day we had a good plan for the next day, but for some reason we just wake up the other day, we don't feel like, we just want to sleep long, we don't want to feel like doing anything else. So I'm sharing that with you. It's a form of encouragement to all of us that so long we will continue to live in this body, we'll always be human. Does that mean that we stop what we are doing to improve ourselves? No. But it's important that we are aware of that and just allow. In those days we don't feel like doing anything at all, or those days that we are really sad on that. Just allow that. Just to rest on that sometimes and allow that emotions to come in and just naturally go out. And we can do that on a healthy way rather than doing something that is not good. So yeah, I don't know what you think about it, whether that is something that you are experienced, but I have been experiencing that. And we have been taught growing up, we've been advised, we've been encouraged that we always show our best version of ourselves. And whenever we feel vulnerable, we are not in holding up to that level, then we've been advised and we've been taught not to show that side of us. Always show the best version of us. But for me, I come to realize I'm living much better now by just being authentic, by just being myself. And to also show that side. There are days that we still don't feel like up for the day. We don't feel like smiling. We don't feel like up for it and to do something on that day. We just want to relax. We don't have much to say, no matter how hard we try to say a lot of good things, but we can't. And yeah, and that is the message I want to get across to you today. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just being that. There are days we are empty for words to say. There are days we don't want to look at anybody. There are days we don't want other people to disturb us. And there are days we just want to sleep. Have a good sleep, just eat and sleep. Is there something that's wrong? Does it hurt anybody? I don't think so. It means we are human. And I'm not saying here that that when we have those emotions and we're gonna use it to hurt somebody else. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. As long as we are just keep our peace and no one else is hurting because of our actions, then we are fine by just being that. But it was I was saying at the beginning. That has been the thought, been heavy on my mind for this day. It's the battle between our being human and our spirit. So I don't know why I was having that thought in my mind, but yeah, I thought I'm gonna share it with you, and I hope it might be a message for some of you who are watching, that you are going through that emotion at the moment. You don't feel like anything today, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody or do bad things for other people, we're not harming anybody, it is good to be just that today. If you don't feel like working today, just be that. If you don't feel like talking to anybody today, just be that. If you don't want to see anybody or want to hear, if you don't want to eat, you don't want to do anything for yourself today, just be that. Because it's only for a while sometimes. We'll wake up on another day, we feel much better than that. We're going to do something different. But for today, like myself, and maybe like yourself today, you don't feel like it, it's okay to be that. Be just that. Why? Because we didn't create our humanity in the first place. Is that our main trouble in the world? We don't control the majority of things in this life. We don't have control, even this body. Can we control ourselves when we feel hungry or feel thirsty? No. So whenever we feel like that, it's good to remind ourselves it's okay to be human, because we did not create our humanity. We did not create this body, and when we feel like that, we just allow it to happen. Just allow to rest on it, and there's another day tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe within the next few hours, we will feel different. We want to do something. We want to back to our normality where we are, so into it. Continue on with the goal. But for the time being, if you feel this way at the moment, rest assured and be comfortable with that and have peace. It's okay. It's okay to be there like that. It's okay to be human. And it's okay that we experience the fullness of our humanity. With that, my friends, I wish you have a blessed day, and that you know there's a brighter day ahead of us, and that you just allow yourself, whatever you are going through today, just allow yourself to go through that. Tomorrow is a different day. It's me, Seni, from Edrienia Extrasensory Elevation. I'm signing off, but I will see you again in my next video.